Hello and welcome to Studio LJK. This is Travel by Train in Japan, 5 to get ready. I'm Larry Krieg, and in the next 5 minutes, I'll go over with you what you need to know to get ready for a trip to Japan. Why would you want to go to Japan? Well, I'll start there and then we can go over the basics, language, money, train tickets, and such. You'll need to decide whether to travel on your own, with a group, or semi-independently. How will you get around in country? There are lots of options, which I'll tell you about in the next few videos of this series. Now, I'm not trying to persuade you to go to Japan, but there are lots of reasons to put Japan high on your bucket list. In the 4,000 or so years we believe Japanese people have inhabited this volcanic island chain, they've produced an incredible variety of fine art, architecture, and crafts. In the 146,000 square miles of land, just a little smaller than Montana, the 4 main islands contain mountains, plains, rugged seacoasts, fertile fields, lakes, and rivers. Japanese people love outdoor sports, have many national parks, ski resorts, hiking trails, and mountain climbing opportunities. The capital, Tokyo, is the largest metropolitan area on the planet, with over 30 million. Japanese people work hard, but they also play hard, meaning there are lots of fun things to do on weekends and at night. Many people are attracted to the world-renowned graphic novels and anime films that show so much scintillating creativity and imagination. And they're friendly to Americans. They do their best to help lost visitors, even if Japanese don't know much English. Japan is a prosperous nation, and though many people struggle to make ends meet, there are very few homeless or beggars. So, that's why I find myself wanting to return to Japan. Now, here are some basic details. The Japanese language has a rich literature and is written in a complicated combination of traditional Chinese characters and phonetic letters unique to their language. Fortunately, almost all direction signs have both Japanese and our Latin letters, so it's relatively easy to find your way around. Lots of stores and advertisements have English words. But don't be fooled. That doesn't mean everybody knows English, just that they think English looks cool. You'll need money. Surprise! Japanese currency is known as the yen, and it's pretty easy to get the rough dollar equivalent of prices because 1 yen is about 1 penny. Japanese business is rapidly moving away from cash. Credit cards, including Visa and MasterCard, are accepted for all significant purchases, like hotel stays, gifts, and most restaurants. You'll want to have cash for the smaller purchases, and you can easily get it using your bank card at many ATMs, though not all. Another popular way to pay is with a railway smart card. They are preloaded and reloadable smart cards issued by railway companies for tapping in and tapping out of stations, but they're accepted by most merchants for the everyday purchases people used to use cash for. It makes sense to get one at a major city such as Tokyo, at a railway station, customer service center, both for travel on subways, buses, and non-JR lines, and for incidental purchases. I'll explain about JR and non-JR lines in the next video. One of the best investments you can make for your travel in Japan is a Japan Rail Pass. They allow you to travel on the Japan Rail Company's lines at very favorable prices, but you can only get them outside Japan. Order one about the same time you book your flight, since it'll take some time for the voucher to arrive by mail. You can do that at www.jrrailpass.com, or you can also watch a short video explaining how to use the pass, narrated by a stylish young lady with rainbow-hued hair. Since she does such a good job, I won't throw you any spoilers. If you've never been to Japan, you might want to go with a tour group and leave the decisions up to someone else. There are lots of advantages to going with a group, but I'll show you here about a couple of other options. Going on your own lets you decide exactly what you're interested in and how long you want to spend in each place. There are scores of guidebooks to get your mouth watering, and at least a dozen online reservation systems to book your hotels. We'll talk about hotels in a later video. You can plan your travel in Japan using online sites, which can also be downloaded as apps for your smartphone. Hyperdia.com is the most widely used and includes trains, buses, airplanes, and ferries. I'll go into using these in later videos. You can also do a semi-independent trip with a company like Japan Experience. www.japan-experience.com, which I can recommend because I used their service to rent an apartment in Tokyo for 2 weeks. They also help with car rentals, rail passes, small group, individualized tours, workshops, and walking tours. That's it for getting ready. Next up, we'll talk about travel options once you get to Japan. Thank you for watching.